Good afternoon. My name is Corey Barnett, and today I'll discuss the important contributions Paul David Houston has made to society. Specifically, I will discuss his background, his major philanthropic works, accomplishments, and awards. This man has improved lives and motivated others to do the same. Only a few of you know this man uses his celebrity status to generate awareness about many social and global issues. For those of you who do not recognize this man, he is simply known as Bono. Some background information about Bono is he was born in May 1960 in Dublin, Ireland, to a Protestant mother and a Catholic father, but mostly went to church with his mother. In fact, it was this religious segregation that laid the foundation for his views on to pursue integration and greater tolerance of different faiths. Bono attended one of the first and only non-denominational high schools, Temple Mount School, where he met other future members of the band U2. Bono has always been known for his strong lyric writing abilities. Bono and U2 want people to stop and consider what is going on around them with their song lyrics. He encourages others to live a life based on Christian ideals. According to the interview from Rolling Stone, Bono believes social justice to be at the core of what Christianity is truly about. In an effort to reduce social injustice led by his strong Christian faith, he has devoted much of his time, efforts, and money into many philanthropic activities, including starting numerous organizations. The New York Post claims a common thread among all the foundations, tours, and charities in which Bono is involved is his drive to get others to volunteer. He is very outspoken about the need to look past borders and get everyone to work together to make the world a better place. Which is why when Amnesty International asked for help, Bono was happy to step up and help. Amnesty International is an independent international organization of more than 7 million people in 150 countries who campaign to end abuse of human rights. With Bono's leadership and persuasion, he got bands including U2, Sting, and the Police signed on for the 6th concert tour across America to help raise awareness for Amnesty International. At the conclusion of the tour, more than 45,000 people joined on as members. Additionally, Bono and other co-organizers recruited over 55,000 freedom riders to send a letter every month on behalf of one of 6 political prisoners. These letters were sent to various government leaders asking to release the Guatemalan and South Korean teachers, a South African labor leader, a Siberian lawyer, Soviet human rights activist, and Vietnamese poet. The New York Post claims that within 6 months, 2 of the members were released. Organizing and leading a nationwide tour wasn't enough for Bono. His constant need to fight for those who can't fight for themselves led him to co-found the DADA Foundation. DADA, which stands for Debt, AIDS, Traffic in Africa, was started by Bono to address issues facing Africa, preventing the country from catching up with the rest of the world. Bono heavily invested in this organization, met with heads of state and governments to not only bring awareness to the campaign, but to ensure their promises would result in medical or other aid to those in need in Africa. Bono's drive with the government leaders and influential members of society kept the promises alive. Bono wasn't satisfied being an ambassador for Amnesty International and DADA. He wanted to do more for those who were in poverty and hunger. Bono also has his sights set on ending extreme hunger and poverty while helping empower people in struggling nations. The One campaign and organization was established to help do more to end extreme poverty and hunger and help fight AIDS and other preventable diseases in the poorest areas of the world. Co-founded by Bono, the organization has more than 7 million members around the world. The organization has secured more than $37.5 billion since it began just over 12 years ago. The organization is funded primarily through donation from organizations, foundations, individual donors, and corporations. As the leading spokesperson, Bono has the responsibility to meet with and pursue top government officials to do more. In just over 5 years, Bono helped secure legislation in U.S., Canada, and Europe to help fight social injustices. Still not satisfied, Bono wanted to do more to help promote trade in Africa, which would allow African people to become more self-supporting. With his wife, Allie, Bono started Eden, an organic clothing company that has the goal of promoting trade in Africa by sourcing production throughout the continent. Eden helped establish the Conservation Cotton Initiative Uganda in northern Uganda. The CCIU helps build sustainable businesses, and Bono's efforts to increase social awareness didn't end with these foundations, as he willingly took on his biggest initiative to date with the product Red. In a constant effort to help set up treatment and care programs for AIDS, TB, and malaria, I am actually supporting Red by using an Apple product for this presentation today. Bono was the instrumental leader who gathered heads of corporations together to set up partnerships and agreements. Companies agree to create products with the product Red logo on them. Anytime one of these products is purchased, 50% of the commission is donated to the Global Fund, another one of Bono's charitable foundations. These funds are then used to set up large-scale prevention treatment and care programs for AIDS, TB, and malaria in Africa. To date, Red products have raised over $365 million, more than halfway towards the $500 million goal by 2019. Instead of using his celebrity status for his own gains, he has used and continues to use his celebrity status to push for more help for others. He is constantly searching for ways to make things better for the world. He is a supporter of organizations, charities, and foundations worldwide. In total, Bono supports over 30 causes and is a spokesperson in some manner for close to 40 charities. Bono has never asked to be recognized for his compassionate efforts. However, he has received numerous awards and special recognitions for his fight for others. To date, Bono has received over 50 awards for his pivotal role in social awareness. Some of the more notable recognitions are being Forbes' generous celebrity list for his work with data, participation in fundraising concerts, of which he has played in over 15 to date, and a large sum of money he has donated to various charities. In 2004, Bono was awarded the Pablo Neruda International Presidential Medal of Honor from the government of Chile for his humanitarian efforts. Bono was named one of Time's Persons of the Year in 2006 and twice made the magazine's 100 Most Influential lists. Bono has brought awareness to causes such as HIV, AIDS, civil rights, health, homelessness, hunger, poverty, gender equality, to name a few. His efforts have helped produce government policies and programs worldwide, increase volunteers, raise billions of dollars to help those in need, that was a tough cut off there.
Yeah, because we didn't have